Yo, Diawana. So, over May the 4th weekend, we got some Hot Toys announcements. Some of them are pretty cool, some of them are kind of lame, but I kind of want to talk about them. So, let's just dive in and take a look at some of these things that came out right up to the weekend and through the 4th from Hot Toys. So the first thing we got here is this Clone Commando boss, limited to 2,500 units. Again, more exclusives from Hot Toys. They're like exclusive high right now. It's kind of ridiculous. Um, this is a pass for me, but I could see it going relatively quick just because of the I guess the age that some of the collectors like myself are, same age as mine who are really into the game and clone commandos and everything. It wasn't my thing, but these clone troopers, something is weird about them. Like ever since, like the first Captain Rex looked really realistic and cool, and then the new version of Captain Rex, which is the Phase One, there's something about the armor that has this weird smoothness, and I guess like that's the way it kind of looked in the movies, And I mean, this guy's from a game, but there's just weirdness to it. I mean, this piece looks kind of cheapo too. Like that just looks like straight plastic, and I know it's plastic, but for an exclusive, there's something off with it. I'm not saying it doesn't look cool. I don't know who's picking this up. I'd be curious to know how many people are getting this, how quick it's gonna go. There's something too clean about this. There's something too smooth about this. I don't know. I guess that's just the design of the armor, but I mean they're all cool. Like all the Hot Toys are cool, but this base is lame. For an exclusive to have a base like this, just it's they could have done something. There's the other two that I don't know if these two are out yet. What? This like blows my mind. Like, why do we need an openable backpack on a hot toy? It's not like we're running around playing with them like when we were kids. And if you had a backpack like this, you throw his guns in there and you throw all sorts of shit in there. Like, we're not gonna do that. I mean, well, maybe some of us will. But I mean, why do you need this functionality? I don't know. Maybe I guess if you want to pose him, like you could pose him pulling his pistol out of there or something. If you're like doing a scene with a bunch of them, and if you have a bunch of battle droids or something, and he's pulling his pistol out of the backpack, I don't know. I guess that could be cool if you have the expendable income to have a shit ton of battle droids and clones. So it comes with this LED light up function. This is really cool. The openable backpack, cool, I guess. A rifle, a couple pistols. Comes with this data pad, this lame ass base, a couple gesture hands, nothing crazy. I don't see why this is an exclusive. Maybe because they just don't think they would sell a bunch of them if they mass produced it, because it's so niche. It is, from the game, it's very niche. I mean, it would be cool. Like I would like to have it. I'm not gonna buy it, but it'd be nice to have it. I'm not. It's a pass. It's a pass for me. This is another one that for me is like, I don't understand. And this too, 1,500 units. 1,500 units. So this is from the Bad Batch Elite Squad. So Elite Squad Trooper. I'm not a Bad Batch guy. I just couldn't. I tried. I couldn't do it. It just didn't have the same feeling Clone Wars had. I just didn't like it. But I mean, this is a weird. This almost. I don't think this looks fantastic either. Like, does it look just like this in the show? There's something funny about the paint job to me. I don't know what it is. Like again, it's just it makes me wonder. You have them make exclusives like Anakin and um, that Vader one from Celebration and the Cherry Blossom, and it all makes sense why that would be an exclusive. It's high demand. They want to create demand. Something like this, I wonder if they make an exclusive because they're like, oh, that's what's gonna make it sell. You know, like if they made a bunch of them, are they gonna sit at, you know, on the shelves for how long? You know, I'm sure it belongs in someone's collection. It just doesn't fit into mine. Even if I had a bunch of clone troopers, like I just don't think, you know. So you know, comes with the long rifle, the short rifle, this Gatling gun type thing. Same data pad as the other guy. It looks like same boring base for an exclusive. Like, you know, not into it. All right, this I like, and this is not an exclusive. So this is the Rebels Darth Vader. This to me is super cool. Now here's the thing. I don't have any other Rebels figures, but it's, you know, like you see this and you're like, it's so different that you would want something like this. The Vader I have is Empire Strikes Back, the newest Empire line. Um, and this is just so different. You know, like I have no need for another Vader. Because I mean, how many different Vaders do you need? But this is so different with the red eyes and, you know, the slimmer frame because it is Rebels, and um, it's so it's really interesting. I don't know. I might pick this up. No, I don't. This says Hano Studios. Do you guys know if that, you know, how is that? Is that not the same as Hot Toys? What? I guess it's not. Are they partnered with Hot Toys? This is like the first. You know, I'm still, you know, I'm only a few years into collecting Hot Toys. So if you know the answer, then tell me what Hano Studios is. I really like the red eyes is what sells it for me. Kind of looks like a mosquito. I mean, this is super cool. So even all right, check this out. He's not even an exclusive. He only comes with a couple gesture hands, the regular saber, the light up saber that nobody ever wants. But look at the backdrop. He does have this cool kind of um, artsy backdrop here. Like that looks cool, but it's not an exclusive. But the exclusives don't come with anything. Here's a better picture. So I mean, this is kind of cool. Interchange with your own comic book. What? What? Comic book? Comic book can't fit in a huh. Comic book's not gonna fit in that. I don't understand that. Huh. This is coming out later this year. I kind of like this. I kind of dig this. I don't know what this Hano Studios is though. I guess it's not a hot toy. I guess it's not a hot toy. I mean, it's the first I'm hearing. Yeah, it's a totally different company, I guess. Or it's a branch of theirs. I don't know. I mean, they make some pretty cool stuff. If this is, oh, here's some Rebel stuff. Rebel Trooper. All right, we're digressing here. We gotta go back to Hot Toys. All right, so where are we? We got these guys here. All right, now Poe. So this not an exclusive. Right off the bat, this looks pretty good to me. Um, I think the outfit is almost the best looking thing about it. Like they put a lot of detail into, you know, the wear up in here and the staining up in here and the staining that's in the crevices, the wear that's around here, and they did a really nice job on that. I feel like his head's a little big, but maybe Oscar Isaac, right? Oscar Isaac, maybe he just has like a big head. I don't really know. It looks kind of goofy to me here. That looks okay. I mean, that looks like him with the helmet on. There's something weird about it. A lot of people really like this. I was seeing online. A lot of people are really into this. I'm not into this. I'm not, you know, I'm not enough. I'm not into the sequels enough to get this. But plenty of people are. And plenty of people would probably get this just to fit in with like whatever their pilot collection is, whether it's Rebel pilots and Imperial pilots or soldier type of, I mean, like it's gonna fit. See, in some shots he looks pretty good. Like here he looks good. There he looks goofy. It's probably just the pose and the angle. The outfit's nice. Even the gloves, the detail looks really good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Something looks weird. It's almost like it's overly detailed in his face. Like I don't know. Poe Dameron has some bad skin. It looks like he definitely doesn't look like this in the movie. He's definitely not this like fucked up in the movie. Like he looks really like this guy hasn't. This boy hasn't used lotion like his whole life. It's bad. Boy needs some CeraVe. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't get this no matter what, but I know a lot of people. It seems like they're excited about it. It's the same base as those clones. That's incredible. Same base as those exclusive clones. They're not even from the same era. They couldn't even do something different. It's so bizarre to me. I guess it's just easy, but it's kind of lame. I guess they have to cut costs somewhere, but I don't know. Prices aren't going down. All right, this this is really truly the end all be all. If they never make another hot toy, like this is it. I actually instantly pre-ordered this, if for no other reason is than this is going to be the most ironic thing to have in like a serious collector's collection. Some anything related to Jar Jar that costs more than $5. I literally instantly pre-ordered this the minute I saw it, and I actually think it looks good. And I don't have anything against Jar Jar. He's a fucking idiot. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He's supposed to be. But like I think the toy looks good. Like it does look like a toy though, but I guess how else are you gonna do it? They have the so there's no joints here. Well, there's joints under. It's kind of like the Ahsoka, and I'm trying to figure out if the um, wrists are. You can tell how much I paid attention to it before hitting pre-order. I think it looks good though. Like I think it looks really good for what it is. For Jar Jar. Okay, so here, right? Well, the hands have to change, so they have to have the visible joints here. But here it's the seamless. I wonder if that'll be a problem with these splitting or cracking over time. It does look a little bit more. It looks like a little bit different from like the Ahsoka, but that could just be because of the texture. It makes it look a little tougher, but it's not. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what he's doing here. The eyes, yeah. So he has different eyes, I guess, because here he's like stoned out of his mind. It comes with the Boomba. You gotta have that. This is insane. Like absolutely insane. This is General Jar Jar. So who does this guy come with? He's got the battle droid here. It would be cool to have a battle droid, if nothing else, have Jar Jar kicking its ass. And I guess I wonder. This is. That's interesting. This split battle droid. I wonder if that's something that'll be released as part of a. That would be cool as like part of a kit, like a bunch of battle damage battle droids. He's happy. He's got his day in the sun. So yeah, the seamless joints, silicone arms. They don't look bad to me. So you get 2 interchangeable face sculpts. You got Sidious. You got Stupid. 2 eyes. The eyes thing is so crazy here. You might be able to pull this off as Darth Jar Jar. You can grab a cloak from like your Darth Maul hot toy, put it on. That might be a thing. And then you got the magnetic tongue. It's so fucking stupid. Like, it's so fucking stupid. But, like, I instantly pre-ordered it. I have to have it. This guy said Misa gonna pass. I'm actually, like, very excited to have this. As soon as I saw this in person at Celebration, I was like, yeah, I'm buying that. I love it. Let me know if you're getting this. Let me know how you feel about this. Feel free to rage about it. It's a safe space. All right, we saw Vader. We saw this dude. There is some other cool shit here. Where? Here we go, baby. All right, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait for that one. All right, this. Now this, another. It's not an exclusive. Not an exclusive. This is fucking sick. Okay, now that being said, I didn't pre-order it. I didn't pre-order any of this like Legends stuff other than Dark Side Luke Skywalker. I think was the only one I have on pre-order. However, the fact that they're doing this is awesome. Like, and there's not much to him, right? Like, he is what he is, but like the fact that he's available is sick. I'm wondering if this hood is wired. I guess it would have to be. I mean, this is what it always looks like, right? But I'm assuming it would have to be wired unless this is just all like hard plastic or something in here to keep the shape. I'm trying to see if it looks. No, it looks a little different in each shot. There's like no bend here, so this is definitely got to be wired. I don't. I'm assuming this is some wiring and not just some photo magic. I mean, this looks so cool. If you picked up Star Killer and Revan and Malgus, right? Then this is gonna like complete that collection. Like, I would love to have all of those, and I would love to have this, but there comes a point where you're like, I started and I was just like, I just want the Empire Strikes Back Hot Toys. And then it became like one other figure from one other branch or one other, line. And it's like, well, he needs a friend. And then it just like goes on and on and on. So, what will happen is I'll probably regret not getting these after they're gone. But like, I mean, I feel like if you're a fan of KOTOR, you need to get this. Like, this looks just it's just like it's just terrifying character, right? And like the detail they put into the robes is sick. Here it looks weird because you can see his face, like it looks too human almost. I don't know. I wouldn't pose him like that. It looks kind of weird. Yeah, this is sick. So here, all right. This is Jedi Revan, but Jedi Revan hasn't been announced. So I thought when this came out a few days before May the 4th that they would release this on May the 4th, and then nothing got released on the actual 4th. But it's coming. It's coming. Jedi Revan is coming. Here he is with Star Killer. Two totally different eras, but they look cool together. That would be pretty terrifying, these two. Okay, so what does he come with? Some Sith lightning. It's got the lightsaber, LED, whatever, regular blade and swoosh effect. And looks like 3 hands for each individual hand, each arm. This is sick. This is sick. There's like, I 100% understand why anybody would want this, but I think that was the only. Yeah, that was all right. This, however, so another non-exclusive. It's not an exclusive. This is easily the best one they've released this past week. Best one, hands down. Like, this looks so good. Like, this looks almost indistinguishable from the movie. And then the detail, obviously, in the tailoring and everything. Like, I can never get over all the tailoring and stuff. Like, this looks so good. Now, here's the thing. They just released the Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith. Now they have this. Well, let's get through this for a second here. So he comes with the red and then the black cloak for over the top, or you could have him with just this. What I really like is that it comes with another head sculpt. So you can have him just like this. I was saying earlier this year, I was like, I wish they would make a Palpatine in this outfit. Like, we were watching Revenge of the Sith, and I'm like, I wish they would make a Palpatine in this outfit. It would be so sick. And here he is. But the thing is, you can only pose him one way. This way or the other way. And this looks so much better than the Darth Sidious, the other version. You got to get 2 of these is what you got to do. This looks really, really good. This was an instant pre-order. I immediately pre-ordered this. Look how good that looks. It's almost like I don't know how I want to pose him like this. But like this with Dark Side Anakin, the new one, the Artisan Edition. If you had this with Dark Side Anakin behind him or standing next to him or whatever, it would be insane. It would look insane. I mean, here's the new Artisan Light Side Anakin. But the Dark Side one, where he's a little paler and he's got the bags under his eyes, the red eyes, it would look so sick with this. So sick. Is that the Dark Side Anakin? Yeah, so that's Dark Side Anakin. That's the one from Celebration. This is how you have to pose these two. 100%. This looks so good, though. I think this is like the big hit. So 2 interchangeable head sculpts with separate rolling eyes. So 2 totally different sculpts. So at least you don't have to. Yeah, well, it pop right off. So they both look really good. I mean, this one does look better than this one, but this looks great. There's something a little like wax museum-ish about this one. It doesn't, like, this angle doesn't look great. This angle looks better. This is just fire. So it's got the 2 head sculpts, the black cloak. I guess he comes with 1 saber. Yeah, well, he doesn't use more than 1 in the movie, right? So the Clone Wars one, which I have back here, the Clone Wars one comes with 2. The Clone Wars one is sick. Clone Wars one is sick. So I'm going to have, like, more Palpatines than anything. unintentionally. This looks so good, though. All right, so check this out. And we go to Darth Sidious. Here it is. It's not going to show me a bigger picture. Okay. It's weird because this is how he looks in the fight with Yoda, but this is how he looks when he first turns. So like for some reason, some of the wrinkles go away, and that's how it is in the movie. But I have this on pre-order too. I don't like this is cool too, but like if you don't have Yoda, who do you pose him with? It'd be cool if they had like Masameda. But look how wildly different. But what's weird is that he does look like this in that scene in the movie. But here, this is nicer. So, yeah, that was all the May the 4th releases for Star Wars. I was hoping for a really, really big. I guess the Emperor was the really, really big one. But that came out on a few days before the 4th, a week before or something. So that was the really big one. Let me know if any of you guys are picking up any of these or pre-ordered any of these or whatever. I kind of did this in bulk. I'd like to do this as more releases get announced and stuff like that. So if you like just kind of nerding out about them, then drop a like. Let me know that it's something you like just nerding out about. Not that there's any real substance to it, but it's fun to just nerd out about it. So I'm gonna continue looking at some hot toys and stuff, and hopefully you guys pre-ordered some of these or maybe took advantage of Sideshow's very limited sale that they had on May the 4th. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around.